In a quiet village near the edge of a vast desert, there was a tale about a woman who appeared every year during the harvest festival. She wore a beautiful red dress with long black hair and a smile that could charm anyone. But there was something unsettling about her, something that made the villagers uneasy. The villagers knew not to ask too many questions about her. Every year she would arrive, attend the festival, and then disappear without a trace. But one year, a curious young man named Tunde decided he would find out the truth about the woman in the red dress. Tunde had heard the warnings from the older villagers, but he was not afraid. He was determined to learn more. When the festival began, Tunde watched the woman from across the crowd. She danced with the villagers, laughed with the children, and seemed so lively, too lively. That night, as the festival came to an end and the fire pit died down, Tunde followed the woman as she left the village. He trailed her silently, keeping his distance until she reached a lonely part of the desert where the moonlight was pale and cold. The woman stopped and turned to him, her smile stretching wider than before. "You are brave to follow me," she said softly, "but you should not have come." Tunde took a step back, his heart racing, but he couldn't turn away. "Who are you?" "What are you?" The woman's eyes glowed like embers and she laughed, the sound sending a chill down his spine. "I am the one who takes what is given. I am the one who waits." Tunde's legs felt weak, but his curiosity pushed him forward. "Takes what?" She reached out and brushed her fingers over his cheek. "Souls. Every year, someone must be chosen." Tunde froze, realizing too late that he was the one she had chosen. The woman in the red dress raised her hand, and suddenly the sand beneath Tunde's feet turned into dark, twisting shadows that wrapped around him like chains. The air grew thick and he gasped for breath as the ground began to swallow him. "You see, little one, every year I come to collect," the woman said, her voice a soft whisper in the wind. "And now, it is your turn." With a final scream, Tunde was pulled into the ground, his body vanishing into the desert sands. The woman in the red dress smiled as she turned away, the red dress swaying as she disappeared into the night. The next morning, the villagers noticed Tunde was missing, but the harvest festival went on as usual. They never spoke of the woman in the red dress again. But some say that when the wind blows across the desert at night, you can hear her soft laughter, and sometimes, if you listen closely, you can hear a voice crying out for help, lost to the desert forever.